Hey everybody, Coach Scott here with today's blog post. I want to talk to you a little bit about my son. I have a son who is 7 years old and he has a peanut allergy. And when we found out about his peanut allergy, or the way we found out is one day we had given him something that had some nuts in it, and his eyes swelled and his throat began to close, and we panicked, of course, being parents of this wonderful baby boy. And we found out that he had a peanut allergy, and we took him and get tested, and he's allergic to tree nuts, peanuts, you name it. He was in an airplane once with his grandmother, and they opened peanuts on the airplane, and because that air is recycled, he started to get this scratchy throat and his eyes started to swell. His allergy is really bad. Now, I want to tell you this, and I've said things about this on some of my other blogs, but we, like crazy, do all the research we can on every single thing that we give him. We read labels. We take every single precaution to make sure that we don't accidentally give him nuts because we care. Peanut allergies, just for your information, peanut allergies affect 0.4 to 0.6% of the population. Deaths in children attribute to 1 person per 830,000, and in adults the number is closer to 1%. In America, about 100 people die per year because of peanut allergies, and there's actually no confirmed cure. Now, the Asthma and Allergy, my wife has asthma, but the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America estimates that peanut allergies are the most common food-related death. The most common food-related death. And I am actually here because I disagree. I disagree totally. Every year, there are over 300,000 deaths due to poor eating habits and physical inactivity. Diabetes runs rampant in our country. High blood glucose, diabetes-related stroke, and diabetes-related heart attack rank number five in the biggest killer of people in the world. As a matter of fact, 3.16 million people die every single year because of diabetes-related and obesity-related diseases, which puts diabetes in the top 5. And if your child has peanut allergies, okay, if your child has peanut allergies, you're proactive, you do everything that you can, 100 deaths per year versus 3.16 million per year because of obesity and inactivity and high blood glucose and diabetes related. Okay, so we want to talk about food related illnesses, food related deaths. Now, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, according to a study that they did, and this is why this is so important, and I'm so enraged by some of the things that are going on in the world today. I mean, you've got the White House that now is jumping on board, and they've got something that they're doing right now that's called Let's Move. And they just want to get kids involved. They want to get kids active because they realize the threat that childhood obesity poses on the American population. But one study that the CDC had done stated that when children are obese, 80% of obese children that are obese between the ages of, I believe, 10 and 12 end up being obese adults at age 25. And even worse than that, adults that are obese now, the majority of them, 25%, so that's not the majority, but 25% of them were obese as children. And here's another statistic for you. Children that are obese before the age of 8, and these are all studies that were done by the CDC. Children that were obese before the age of 8, they found that their adult obesity was more severe. Okay, so eating right, doing some kind of physical activity, extremely important. But here's a question that I have for you. Why is it so difficult with all of the records that are out there, with all of the statistics that are there, with all the proof that we have, why is it so difficult to make sure that our kids eat right? Why do we continue to give them fat-laden foods and sugary foods that are killing them when there's a greater chance that they're going to die from obesity-related causes than from a peanut allergy? And I'm going to tell you right now, I go crazy making sure that my child never gets nuts. So I want to pose this to you. Please, please, please do everything that you can to prevent your child from dying. The possibility of death from obesity is on us as parents. It's not the kid's fault because they don't drive themselves to get the supersized meals. They don't drive themselves to get the nuggets that are full of chemicals and fat. It's our fault. Let's be proactive. Let's do something about this. But this is serious. So take some action. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. This is Coach Scott with FitKid.tv, and I'm out.